Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the West Coast. And we have ourselves a spraying team today. We have Tino. Say hello.
Hello.
And who's driving the New Holland?
It's James.
It's James. And we have Roy. Say hello, Roy.
Hey, guys.
And we have Phil Margretter in the very last one.
G'day.
There we go. So we have Australia, and Roy is from Yorkshire, and then we have Texas, and then we have Holland, and I'm up in Canada, so this is going to be fun. So the contract today is we got to get the final layer of fertilization on the canola fields. So convoy goes to the canola fields. All right, guys, follow me. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. It's awesome. Look at all these fields. Just perfect. Fields and fields and fields of canola. It's exactly what I wanted. It's pretty incredible.
It's always a good time of the year to see all these fields like this.
I know. It's just beautiful. I've been actually taking the pony mod and riding through the canola. It's just a joy. I love it. Love it. The whole point of this map was to do this. The only downside I have is that a few of the fields got planted over the period of 2 days. So some of them, the growth stages are not matching up. So that's a regret, but that's all right. I'll be fine with it. So we are going to start down here at the bottom of the map. So over on the left over here, we got a garden center. Sam's got an account with them, so don't worry about buying any fertilizer there. It's they've got a couple of tanks in the back over there, so if you need to, grab some fertilizer there as you go. And there you go, perfect. So Tino, you said you wanted to go over to field 55 and give that a shot?
Yes.
Perfect, so you go ahead and go straight through when we make the turn. The rest of us are going to turn down this little side lane over here. And there we go. So take a turn. There we go. This is fun. I like this. Look at all you guys coming along. Okay. So this field doesn't need it yet. That's the cornfield for the pig farmer. We're going to leave that one alone. I'm going to take this field over here on the right. Everybody's got their field assignments, so we should be fine. So is the gate closed on this one? Nope, I got an open gate. Perfect.
Nice light straight there.
There you go. Well, as we start opening things up and start using them, I think that we're going to experience that a little bit. And opening it up. So I'm still using my my favorite little sprayer over here. I was originally going to use the horse pack to do this, but seeing how we got so many people on the server, it's not necessary. We're going to be just fine using this. And gear it down a little bit. Hit the cruise control. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So Phil Margretter and Roy, you guys were on here last week. I think we did some grass work together.
It's changed a little bit since then, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oops, daisy. Oops. And I hit a post. This is all part of the game when you're farming the West Coast. The hydro poles in the middle of the fields. See if I can get around it the third time. 3 times lucky. And got it. Perfect. Nice. There we go. Tino, have you been on this map yet? I think this is the first time you popped on.
Sure, yes.
Did you play with us when we played this on the last time when we were doing the economy maps?
No, I only played Stepping Back.
Ah, okay. What about you, James? Do you have any experience on the West Coast?
Yeah, I've played it for about 200 hours.
There you go.
On me.
I absolutely love it.
How does this map relate to where you're from, or to Yorkshire? Does it sort of speak to that kind of countryside also?
Yeah, we have a lot of small roads leading into smallish fields.
Yeah.
So but then you do see some of the big new roper sugar beet harvester. I saw one the other day.
Oh, really? So in the north, in Yorkshire, you guys do sugar beet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I was originally asking around about this map and about the kind of agriculture I should get into, they made it pretty clear that here on the West Coast, there was no sugar beet, that most of that was done over in Norfolk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's different soil types, right? I mean, it's a small island, but the soil types change massively from one end to the other.
Yeah, they do change quite a lot, I think.
So so Yorkshire is a lot of sugar beet, or like that's your principal agriculture up there?
No, we do a lot of wheat, barley, oilseed rape, potatoes.
Okay.
They grow pretty much anything, really.
Oh, okay. That's pretty incredible. Look at that. So let's see if we can spot some tractors working here. We got, yeah. It's a big map, but just you kind of lose people in this map a little bit.
Quite spread out, aren't we?
Yeah. Like I can see the fields, but I feel like the draw distance, you're not seeing the other players as easily. Let's see here. We got, I think I can see Tino up on the hill over there. A little bit. And the hedges don't help either. You just, you lose a lot of people. Wow, this thing is just drinking in the fertilization though.
I see someone on field 54.
Yeah?
I see someone on field 51 I see as well. I see one on field 53.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, my whole GPS is bugging out because it's like.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to keep your if you're having problems with your GPS, I recommend you slow down your tractor.
Yeah.
About 9 kilometers an hour seems to do it for the GPS.
Does it? Okay. I haven't quite installed the GPS yet in this old machine, so working on it. I think I found an old head end for one that I can maybe use. Right now I'm just trusting the sprayer mod. Wherever it's not triggering, that's where I've already done. Kind of feeling my way across the field here. So on that side, I've got 2 sprayer heads off. Have you guys experimented at all with the sprayer add-on?
Nope.
No, eh?
No.
I haven't either.
It's actually pretty cool. I wasn't entirely sold on the idea of it. I didn't feel it brought that much to the game. But the last couple of episodes I've been playing around with it, and because I'm not using GPS, having it turn the sprayer heads on and off as I go along, it works pretty good. I don't know if the Kuhn pack has been modified for it yet, like the Kuhn machines that you guys have. So
For what?
for the sprayer add-on.
So the actual add-ons have to be modified for it, do they?
Yeah, the actual mods have to be the individual heads on the mods have to be modified so that each jet has its own address. So there's plenty of mods out there right now that already have it done on it. If you go to the site of the guy who released the mod, he's done all the in-game ones. I haven't had a chance to release them on the to put them onto the map yet. But Genetic Gaming just finished modifying the sprayers from the Horse DLC. So coming soon, that will be available to people also. But it's kind of like the MR mod. It's kind of being done by the community as time goes on. So it's taking time for it to take hold. But definitely as one of those add-on mods to gameplay, I'm a bit of a true believer now, having used it for a week. It's kind of working out for me. Alright, so that's the limit of my area that I've done already. So if I turn in here, let's see what I got. And a little bit more that way. Kind of have to feel your way around the field to see where you're, where you've already sprayed and haven't sprayed.
I'm just gonna turn off all the GPS and just follow the line.
There you go.
Chris.
I had a bit of a rude awakening a couple of days ago when I discovered that the row crop tires on my Valtra, on my Valmet, were not working. So let's just say I made some tram lines in my own barley fields.
Some spray lines.
Yeah, which was okay, I guess. They kind of look cool, but so far I've done 3 different spraying operations on this map, and all 3 of them are completely different.
My tractor is struggling to get up the hill here.
Are you trying to go up the hill, or?
Yeah, I need to get to the next line. Oh, I go there.
And
so in Australia, Mark, we have I guess it's called a weed called Paddy's Curse, and it's purple. It gives a purple flower, and you drive up in certain seasons. You drive up through the desert in Western Australia, etc., and the fields are just complete purple.
Oh, really?
It's quite amazing. So yeah.
And do they spray for it? Are they trying to eradicate it, or?
I think in some areas they do, but it's just one of those things that's really hard to eradicate.
So was it like, we have something here in Canada called purple loosestrief or something like that, and it was an invasive species, and you see it especially in ditches and stuff like that. And they tried eradication for a while, and it just didn't work out. So now
it may be exactly the same, yeah.
Yeah, now they're just living with it. I don't know how those things get here, though. I kind of feel like they come across with people trying to make colors in their gardens, and they end up all over the agricultural land.
We get like bad plants that we try to like kill when we spray the land.
Yeah.
They come from the south because more and more farmers get food and
like
manure
bales
from there. And they take the seeds with them.
Okay, yeah, they come with the bales.
Yeah.
All right. How are you guys making out in your fields?
Good.
I'm rounding up.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
well.
I kind of feel like I got this one kind of figured out here. Let's see. And
It's kind of hard to see what you sprayed when you, because you can only see canola.
yeah, that's it. So where am I? I am in this field 51, and I've got that left to do. Okay, let's go again. I guess I have the middle section here that still needs to be done.
Oh shit. Oh.
Where is it? Where's that spot? I missed one spot. Now I just gotta find it.
Oh, my field's good is done, I think.
Is it?
I think it updated, I'm not sure.
Alright.
It's dark blue for me.
Yep, there you go. So you can move on to the next one. So, I think I got everything on this field too.
What's the next field?
So if you work your way up, there it is, okay. I got a little patch here that I didn't get. So if you work your way, I would stop at the garden center and refill when you go by there. And then you can head up towards Little Woolhope Farm. And we're just gonna work our way back south from there. Or if you want to do everything on the east side of the road, you can do that too. All right, let's fold that up. That's enough of this.
You mean field 49?
If it's light blue, if it's dark blue, it's all been done. If it's lighter blue, it needs one more layer.
Okay, 40, 39.
Yeah, okay. The one that's right beside the field that I'm on, if you can work your way to that one, we can start from the south and work our way north.
I think my connection is less stable because you're hosting it from your home.
Less stable or more stable?
Less.
Yeah?
Sure.
Mine's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm getting no lag at all. How are you making out in that one?
Yeah, I'm connecting from across the ocean.
That's it.
I'm getting a whole lot less lag than I did last time.
Did you?
Because when I'm playing on a sim server, because this one is hosted in England, I get like 15 ms.
What do you mean, Sims, like SimStation?
Yeah, his server is hosted in England.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because someone else.
Yeah, somebody got it for him.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. So let's go to another field. And are you already down the road? Ah, there he is. See you going now. Might as well refill while I drive by the garden center.
Just gonna drive carefully.
Yeah, that's it. That's always the thing, right? With server lag, you just slow down a little bit and let everything catch up to you. Going a little bit fast for town here, exceeding the speed limit. And up we go. And come up here, come around the back.
Oh, well, parts of this fields are already harvest ready.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're harvest ready. I think they'll still take fertilization, but they are definitely one stage ahead. I think most of the map is at 57%, and because I got basically the canola planting contract, I did whenever I had some spare time. So it was one of those things.
Right.
All right. Fully loaded. Oopsie daisy. All right, you coming in here? All right, let me see if I can find myself another field here. Where are we at? We've got 51 is what I just did. Filmometer is back up here. James is right here up against this fence. Are you caught in the fence, James?
Pardon?
Are you caught in the fence? Oh no, you're moving again. Okay.
No, I'm moving. I just had a bit of lag.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to head up to field. I'm actually going to head up to field 39. I think, Tino, the parts of that field which look ripe may actually be in third stage already. So keep an eye on your map and see what see what that does for you.
The side here is too.
Is it? Okay.
Goon DLC is like my favorite DLC.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it? And that sprayer especially is really, really gorgeous. The modeling on the arms are fantastic.
I like the baler and the square bill.
Yeah.
Weapon mode.
Oh, yeah.
Those are awesome.
I find the Coon DLC is the one DLC that I actually use a lot. Because I love the cultivator, the bale wrapper, there's so much in it that's just useful. Oops.
The straw harvest DLC seems pretty cool as well, but it's just too expensive.
Yeah.
In my opinion. 20 euros is too much.
Yeah, I didn't feel the need to make straw any more fancy than it already was in game. So it's not really something that I've invested in.
Me neither.
I have to wonder though if they're going, there's a history of of Giants always adding the DLCs to the next version of the game. So I wonder if they're going to do the same with the Straw add-on. Because it's kind of a private DLC, so...
Yeah, not necessarily sure Aerosoft would be happy with that, because I think it was
that's
Aerosoft that did it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm almost 100% sure that Ropa is gonna replace Homer.
Oh yeah. They've already said, Homer's already said they're not renewing their license for 19. So
yeah,
which
I'm
seems
gonna
like
buy Magic's DLC for sure. Classics DLC.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the Ropa one, but I think Mad XJS's DLC is what really interests me, because right now in this game version, I think I have plenty of sugar beet equipment.
Yeah. As soon as I heard he was making a case, I was like, okay.
Yeah. Take my money! Take my money now!
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So Mark, what MS are you getting?
What's that?
Going well, man.
What MS are you getting?
Me?
Yeah, now you're hosting.
0. I'm bang on. I'm.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What does a PDA say 0?
I'm hosting it off my hard drive, so it's going between my DDS and my hard drive and my screen. Zero microseconds.
That's awesome.
Yeah. In a strange way, it makes this kind of recording easier, but the whole point of having the server was that I wanted it to be easier for people to be able to join in and to be able to share mods through the server. So we're having a server issue tonight, by the way, people at home. We are it crashed out on us. So right now, this is all being hosted off my laptop.
I used to play Farming with my brother.
Yeah.
And we always played via LAN. So we never had lag or anything.
Yeah. When you're having LAN parties,
you just had 0.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the idea of like one of my favorite things about Farm Sim is the multiplayer. Actually, I like the fact that I can play with people from all over the world on all sorts of different servers. You know, it's for me, it's a real selling point having the external servers. And then we were doing that thing with Delta a couple of months ago where we were hosting on this exact server the whole Steppenbach experiment. And you could, it was running 24 hours a day in real time, and you could come in and out of it and just do your farming and do your thing. So you could play it as a single player anytime you wanted to. And the moment you needed help from people, you just brought in people and got some help.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the best of both worlds. I see now that a lot of more people are starting to experiment with that kind of gameplay. I think Farmer Klein is starting a server where everybody's going to own their own farm next month.
We're gonna do the same thing on the with the Sim.
That's it. SimStation is starting a server now where he's going to bring in people as contractors, and there'll be farm owners, and with the advent of things like the LS modding pad, like the notepad that they have, and the tablet. That's it. That's all becoming very, very doable now. So. Yeah. It's going to change. I mean, the one thing that is going to be really amazing, I would love for one day for somebody to create like a 16 times map with like, 10 farms on it that everybody can just work and everybody can have a farm and it just runs in real time. And you
would not be live PC friendly.
Yeah. It would be pretty impressive.
Right. Or you would have to optimize really well because 60 times is a lot to render in.
Yeah. But I wonder if you could build a map like that just doesn't load the whole map, but just the parts that you're in. Like if you just like I see what Frontier Design did on Oakfield Farm now, where the map doesn't render things inside of buildings. I'm just wondering if there's a way of scripting that so that it only loads information at a certain distance, right?
Yeah.
So
when you drive away from like a distance, it just fades away.
That's it. Yeah. So it doesn't have to update the way that the current farm sim architecture does. Be interesting. I mean, I feel like the modders are starting to catch up a little bit now on this kind of gameplay. So it's interesting to see what they're coming up with as solutions. Things like the placeable bale storage mods and stuff like that. Yeah. It's all leading into that kind of gameplay where server gameplay will become easier. We're definitely in the infancy of it, though. Then all we need is working servers, right?
And a worldwide internet that works well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always going to be the biggest trick, right? Every country's got a different philosophy and a different speed and
different tunnels.
Yeah, that's it. So
it's quite weird because I live on a farm here.
Yeah.
It's like 100 meters from the village, so I get like 7 MBS here.
Yeah.
Like 100 meters further in the village, they get 250.
Really, eh?
So I'm really sitting here like, really.
They kind of drew an arbitrary line.
Yeah.
You should just get your neighbor to get high-speed internet and just hook up to his. Just run a wire across the field.
Well, our neighbor is like 100 meters away as well. So.
There you go. So 100 meters, yeah. You know, you can get a 100-meter cable. Bury it in a ditch somewhere.
Just dig a hole. Yeah.
That's it. Run your own high-speed internet to your farm.
Yeah.
I'm building a house at the moment. My brother-in-law's building 2 doors down, and we're talking about running a cable underneath our neighbours.
Yeah.
For our online gaming.
There you go. You play a lot of online games with your brother?
My brother-in-law, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's usually stuff like PUBG and
okay.
Tom Clancy's and stuff. He's not really a farmer.
The shooty games.
Those are really games you need internet for.
Yeah.
Because I've been noticing when I play a bit of Fortnite that the delays everything. You need to have as little as possible.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, if our neighbour had let us run a network cable underneath his house, then we could basically LAN, couldn't we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or just get a couple of coffee cans and build yourself a cantenna. Just shoot Wi-Fi right through his house.
That'd run faster than Australian internet.
Lots of plans for it on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, he's already worked out the direct Wi-Fi, visual Wi-Fi points between our 2 houses and stuff.
Really? So. How long ago did you move out to the country?
It's only 30 minutes from the city, really, but about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's now if you're where you're living now, you say slower internet. But if you were still in the main city in southern Australia, would you get pretty good service in there?
No. It's nationwide. It's pretty well Australia-wide. Okay. Yeah. They're installing a thing called the National Broadband Network, and they're kind of using old technology, still using copper wire and stuff. So it's not really making much difference.
It's hard to place glass fiber in a country that's bigger than Europe.
Yeah.
It is a big
especially
country.
with like the big empty spaces.
Yeah, well, that's always
in the Netherlands is like a really small country with like 70 million people in it. So they're placing like glass fiber everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's the rural people who suffer a lot from internet here because a lot of them have to use satellite now.
Yeah, that's it. But I also feel like in terms of politics, the rural communities aren't pushing very hard to get the high-speed internet. They kind of have I'm finding the vast majority of people around where my friend has a farm is who cares, you know, we got lots of other things to do other than internet speed. And I feel like they're all still using satellite for their television entertainment and everything. So it's something that they understand, whereas, you know, all of the new entertainment is coming from the internet now. And I don't feel like because they've ever had it that they don't know that it would be an advantage for them. So there's no political push within those smaller communities in Canada anyway. there's very little political push to get that broadband installed and to have a unified sort of national vision for internet speed in the rural counties. So.
Well, it is quite a big thing, and I mean, being a country the size of Australia, there is a lot of rural areas, obviously, centred away from the cities, but it is a big political thing here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There was a petition to place glass fiber in my village as well, but almost no one signed it because they already got fast internet here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always going to be about how fast is fast enough, right?
Yeah.
How are you guys making out with the fields? Are you on your second ones yet?
I just finished my second one and I refilled.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I just refilled and heading to my second one.
Beautiful.
I'll have a look which one I.
Which one are?
My second one, and
I'll start with 41.
Okay. Perfect.
Almost done with number 2 now.
Oh, really? Okay. Excellent. We're going to get this done in no time at all.
So nobody's working 42?
I think my second field was a bit ambitious in terms of a choice.
My front what do you call it again?
Your container?
Yeah, my front container keeps flying away.
Are you hitting the X button, or what are you doing?
No, it just floats away from me.
Really? Oh, you mean the lag?
It's okay now, but sometimes it flies away.
Ah, okay. As long as you can catch up to it at some point, you'll get it.
I'm a little upset actually. Didn't you promise that once we started on all this, we were going to have lunch, Mark?
Just because you're on Aussie time, you're gonna have to get your own lunch. I just had dinner.
It will be breakfast for me.
Yeah.
it'll be a late supper for me.
A really late supper. What time is it for you right now? It's got to be pushing 1 o'clock in the morning.
10 to 2.
10 to 2. Wow. So that means that it's 10 to 3 for Tino. So I hope you're not going to school tomorrow, Tino, or else I'd feel bad.
Oh, well, my parents were on vacation, so yesterday we came to 12 as well.
Ah, okay, good. You'll get away with it.
They won't find out.
Nope. All right, well, I'm going to finish off this field, and we've got 3 or 4 more fields to go. But I think I'm going to call it there for the episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you to the people who came into the server to play. Thank you, Tino. Thank you, James. Thank you, Filmographer.
It was fun to be here.
Thank you, Roy.
You bet.
Hey, I'm doing okay, man. I remembered everybody's name. So that was a personal triumph for me.
Shouldn't be that hard.
No.
Only like 4 or 5.
You'd think, right? But no, it doesn't work that way. My brain is pretty, it's pretty much straight through information. All right, so if you guys want to join us for more fun on the server, we've got harvest season coming up, so feel free to join the Discord down below. We'll get you guys in here at some point in the summertime to look after cows or whatever we need to do, and eventually it's going to be silage season, and then it's going to be, well, soybean season. I'm just still trying to figure out the logistics of how we're going to get all these soybeans out of these fields. But I think it's going to take a lot of people and a lot of equipment.
A lot of case tractors.
Nope, not
They
going to.
won't break down.
I think the only case I'm going to have actually is the quad track. I think I'm going to put a massive grain bin on the quad track, and I'm going to bring in 3 of those big class combines, and then we'll have a couple of people on trucks just running crop to the sell point. Everything's
this is in real life, because if you would cart with a tractor on the road, they will burn down.
No, that's it. Yeah, so I think the tractor will stay in the field, and the trucks can get it to a store. So anyway, you guys join the server, and we will see you on here soon.
See you guys.
Hey guys.
See ya.
Later.